Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me. It's Jace. I'm here. It's Wave the Exploding Show. You probably heard me messing around with the microphone because me pop shield thingy got fudged up and I was trying to secretly do it, and then I suddenly realized they can hear me. Like me going on my keyboard. It's great to be here. Welcome from the underground ex-pirate VHS copying facility somewhere in Eastern Europe that is now the home to this amazing show where we look at all things new retro. So anything sort of the noughties and down we're interested in. But that does include new stuff with a retro twist. Big up to Philip Hoy, who was first in chat. Rick, a.k.a. Puddycad, nice to see you too. Both coming to me from X. We've got Dud. Good evening back to you on YouTube. Prof Giles, also on X. Weza is coming to us via the Twitch platform, as is so Squid Earth is YouTube. Elite Youngs and Kev Barnes. Good evening to all of you. I'm going to switch over to the feed coming in live and direct from Instagram. We've got Gary Aspley 62, Kate 190, JR Landscape Inc. I'm guessing you're a landscape gardener. Am I right? We've got Dresglewski, Raps Interiors. Got so many people. Oaksy08, Amanda Blake, Rotalar, Paul M. Court, Jenksmeister, Dan's S. Pal, Mark Dola, Loving the Prone Life. What does that mean? You just lay down a lot? Big Baz, Funky Chevs, Stefan Powell, Simon. 4, 2, 1. Big up to everyone. It's Sunday night and it's time for some Way of the Exploding Show shenanigans. Let's go, 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 people. Yes, indeed. It's Way of the Exploding Show. I am your cordial host. I don't even know what that means. And I'm here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Cross-platform simulcasting to the globe about all things retro. Lovely to see so many of you. Yes, you were first in chat, Phil. Got a packed show for you this evening. We've got some new merch, people. Don't get too excited. We've got some small iterations on last week that I think you're going to like in terms of merch for our show sponsor, which I'll come to in a minute. Evening Indie Gamiacs. And we've also got the first of our stickers, party people. We've got a pack of stickers coming your way. How are we for levels? Is the voice and the music, are they living in harmony? I know that I've got to get used to louder music because otherwise it's just too quiet when I watch it back. And we want some tunes, don't we? We want to liven ourselves up. So if you're new, welcome. The show lasts about an hour. The first half an hour is kind of chat. It's a very interactive show in chat. If you ask stuff, I'll generally see it. Chat will also answer your questions. There's a good Discord, by the way, for this here show. If you ever want to get behind the scenes, get involved, find out what's going on. Maybe someone could put the link to Discord in chat. That would be great. Audio's good, is it? Indie Gamiacs, thank you. Thank you, Squidworth. Thanks for the feedback from the tech crew. Yeah, we talk lots of chat. We do news about new retro content. Retro with a twist. There's some modern, contemporary stuff coming your way in the news that I think you're going to love. And then at round about 9:30, we play the most popular quiz in all of Retrodom, where we really do test your metal. Do you know your NES from your SNES, your Vectrex, I'm making this up, from your Dreamcast, your cart from your CD-ROM? We're going to find out tonight. Do you know your 80s lyrics from your leg warmers? These are the sorts of questions you need to be answering yes to if you are expecting to do well in tonight's Way of the Exploding Quiz. Party people, great to be here. Let's bring some tunes in. Got my new playlist, actually. Ooh, it's mysterious, isn't it, that? It's like it's like a scene from Aliens. Okay, Rob H, good to see you, my friend. It's me, Alex Vega. I'm glad you made it. I remember you, Alex Vega. I remember you. And we'll have a quick look at Instagram just to make sure I'm showing some love. Pirate Pictures is here. Hi, how you doing? Mario Zolp. Is that right? Devon Scun. Cinch Workshop. How you doing, boys and girls? Great to see you. I was out on my cinch today down at the skate park. Got a great video to show you with relation to that in today's news. Doesn't feature the cinch, but the cinch was that's an electric bike, folks. UK made, designed electric bike. It's my kind of super monkey bike of choice. I was out on it today to get me to the skate park. Mark Bridgman, nice to see you. How you doing, mate? Says Geesewood. I'm really good, thank you so much. Dan the Man's just joined us. Tommy, Emery, Steve, Ground Down Apparel. Too many of you to mention, but that's great. Okay, so should we do some news, team? Let's do some news. Okay, and as that eerie music comes in, not sure that music mixed there well enough, but we'll go with that. I'm going to bring you the first news story, which is super cool. Get this. I'm going to make it bigger, actually. Say hello to the Terminator, people. This is scary stuff. So this is an actual robot that you can buy. What? So I remember I went to Berlin last summer, and I went to a thing called IFA, which is a bit like CES, but instead of being in Vegas, it's in Berlin. It was amazing. And I did a live TikTok stream from the robot department. They had all these robots in there, loads of different robots, like South Korean bipedal robots, sort of robots that are meant to help or befriend old people. But they also had several of these things from Boston Dynamics. You know the company that are ushering in the destruction of the human race by seemingly in every video kicking their robot creations. Is it just me, or is that disconcerting? You may also have seen a video this week of Atlas. They've evolved Atlas. Is the music still okay? Is that still a bit loud? It sounds a bit loud to me. They've gone from the sort of gas turbine engine, which I think it was like a generator that powered Atlas. That's the bipedal one that does all the backflips and stuff. And they have evolved the latest Atlas model, which is all electric, which is really exciting. And there was a really cool video of it getting up off the floor and twisting its body in a super scary sci-fi way. But if you think that's scary, check this out. This is Terminator, built on the Boston Dynamics sort of dog platform, but yes, with an actual flamethrower. I've got the website in front of me. It says it's ready for anything. Wildfire control and prevention. Really? Looks like it'd start one. Agricultural management, ecological conservation, snow and ice removal. All right, I can see that working. Entertainment and SFX. All right, yeah. I mean, if you're having like a Burning Man or something like that, you know, in your back garden. If you're going to some big shindig around tech and robotics and maybe kind of techno and house music, I can see, you know, one of these doing a display like a kind of fire juggler. But come on, what is going on? Coming to you straight from, I'm guessing, a gun-wielding state in America. That's my guess. The future of fire delivery has arrived, it says. Is that even a thing, fire delivery? Introducing Terminator quadruped robot dog that can remotely deliver streams of fire. LiDAR mapping. That's what your iPhone's got, LiDAR in it. And the Vision Pro, which we've also reviewed on this stream, the new super expensive headset from Apple. That's how it maps objects in the room, so you can put virtual assets like a little mouse or something like that on your table because it uses LiDAR. But this is obviously using it to terrain map, isn't it? FPV navigation, that's what... well, that's going to be some form of hand control, isn't it? Like a drone controller or maybe a headset. And instant arc ignition. Well, arc, I'm guessing, is an acronym for some kind of advanced flamethrower. Yeah, it utilizes an arc flamethrower for on-demand flame projection. This is only in America, featuring a versatile mounting system and extended battery life for enhanced operational flexibility and longevity. Jesus. Oh my God. This is insane. What are we doing? I was watching a video about AI today, and they were talking, this professor on TED was talking all about how the next phase of AI's evolution is physical. So meaning that they could take, they trained this AI engine to recognize a picture. In this case, it was a picture of a rabbit. And then it kind of rapid prototype stroke printed strokes sort of laser CNC'd a rabbit made of paper that it then wrote code for to make it move like a rabbit. It was horrifically scary in sci-fi terms. Let me go to chat and see what you're saying. Don't we want robots to put out fires, says Gareth Ross. You're not wrong, my friend. Indie Game Maniac says, Indie Gamiacs, those FPV drone racers are so cool to watch. They are. But happily, at this point, at least, they don't have flamethrowers installed on them. Prof. Giles, nope, just terrifying, and I suppose it can lock onto you as well. Of course it can lock onto you. It can use thermal imaging. I've been up with the police. I did a series for Bravo. You remember Bravo, that old cable channel? And it was all about the world's toughest jobs. It was like tough jobs. Not the toughest, but tough jobs. And it was, I was looking for criminals running away in a police helicopter, like simulating... someone that had driven a car through a city and then ditched it and run off into the woods. And they were showing how you can track people really, really easily, even if they hide under rubble and stuff, by, infrared and thermal imaging. Well, they'll be able to thermal image you with this robot. You don't stand a chance. I mean, they do ones that run the speed of a cheetah, don't they? You've seen them on the treadmill. Jeez, this is scary, man. Roku Dan, actually, in fire prevention... You do burn back. Okay, so you burn back an area, so when the big raging forest fire gets there, there isn't any fuel, and the forest fire dies out. Thank you very, very much for that. That was rather sensible. And it's calmed me down a little bit. I was slightly scared. I was thinking, Jesus, we've got robots that can run 3 times quicker than us. They're more agile. They're becoming more intelligent, even though they're not as good at, writing poetry and stuff. And now they've got flamethrowers. Thanks for that one, putting us at ease. York's TerraVision should have definitely flipped it so it came out of its ass. Are you talking about the bipedal one I was mentioning earlier? I've seen drone tracking. I've seen drone tracking on the Gadget Show. It still has some way to go. Yeah, but it would do what? Which Gadget Show? The latest version, which is not called the Gadget Show, or the previous version that I was on? Because if it's the previous version I was on, then obviously the tech's moved on, isn't it? A lot. Let me look at Instagram really, really quickly. Lots of people on Instagram, but as usual, not quite as chatty. Meaning, I think the Instagram chat format doesn't encourage chat so much. Nick Murray Photographer, howdy mate, back at you. The kicking vid, here we go, Nick Murray, is done by Corridor Crew. It's not a BD vid. It's not a BD vid. What's BD mean? If you're saying, Nick, that Boston Dynamics don't kick their robots, then respectfully, I am convinced... I could always be wrong, of course, but I'm convinced you've got that wrong, mate. I am convinced that I have seen, over the last 15 years, multiple videos of the Boston Dynamics gang, led by DARPA funding, right, no less, so the defense wing of the kind of, military-industrial complex in the US, kicking everything they make to show, they kick it to show it can restabilize. It's just that. When you think about the robot uprising in the future, when they're thinking, shall we destroy the human race? Because they're kind of a bit messy and they smell, they're not really good at anything. And hopefully the fact that I always say please and thank you when I use GPT-4, is going to help us, because if it's down to the Boston Dynamics lot, we're knackered. Watson, does that mean what's up? Dennis... Have you seen the AI that can read thoughts with 60% accuracy? I've read something about that, Nick. Yeah, I've read something about it. I don't know much about it, though. Oh, yeah, Nick's saying, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong word. Yeah, they do kick the robots. Anyway, we're getting carried away. That was one news story, ladies and gentlemen. But boy, what a story to go with. Interesting stuff. And here's another story. This is all about a brand new... Well, it's not a brand new game. It's a VR reversioning of a great game called Arcade Paradise. actually got the game on here. What I thought I'd do is bring the mic round. Look, do that. How about this for professionalism? Bring the mic round to there. How's that? Can you see that? Not sure if it's going to work. So this is the game. I've had it for a while on my Steam Deck. And I can't really see chat, so I'm sort of hoping that this is in focus. It's a great game. There you go, you can hear it. I'm just going to keep my voice nice and loud. It's a beautiful game, look. And the idea is that your dad gives you a, well, it's an old laundrette. And you try and you start trying to make money at the laundrette. There you go. And you notice in the back storeroom near the mops and stuff that there's a couple of arcade machines looking unloved. And so you think, well, I'll try and make some money out of these. And you bring the arcades machines. I've got a new delivery, look. Oh, yeah, I forgot last time. I saved some money. Oh, I've got a new machine just delivered. Look at this. Beautiful. Grab that. There we go. Where shall I put it? I'll put it there. Good effort. Right. Just look around the streets and that. Look. That's my laundrette, guys. Look. I've got some chat coming in. I'm hoping you can see this. Oh, I need to just pick some stuff up, look. Pick some trash up. What you do is you pick trash up, keep tidy and that. And then when you take it outside, you get money and stuff. Let's just see if there's any money in here. Any money in there? Oh, I got $1 out of that. That's not bad, is it? And we'll go out the back and we'll see the arcade. My new arcade machine that was just delivered will be in there. Where is it? I'm not sure where it is. Is that it? Strike Gold? Is that the new one? That one. That might be it. There we go. You can actually play the arcade games. Look, you can play them. I'll just try and play. I'll go for that. There you go. That's like a sort of Pong style. Oh, it's like a fuzzball type thing, isn't it? Meets kind of breakout of Pong or something. Well, I got away with that, didn't I? Oh! I'm just going to try and win this. Trying to play this and talk and keep it on camera is quite difficult. Right. Oh! Oh, he's going to win. There you go. So there you go. Anyway, you get the idea. I can't remember how to get out of it. So that is... hang on. Spin the mic back. That's a game called Arcade Paradise. Now, why am I playing it on here, on the Steam Deck? Because the game has now come out as a VR version. And I'm really, really excited. There was a big launch party this week. I was invited, but I couldn't make it because I'm down in Cornwall. And it's such a great game. I'm really excited to see that it's come out on VR, because if any game was going to work in VR, and there it is working in mixed reality, look. One of the functions that you've got is that you can actually, using your Meta Quest 3, for example, use the pass-through function, which allows you to see, the real world, and you can place your arcade machines in your front room. I'm not sure how that works, because on the game that I play on the Steam Deck that I just showed you, you can't do pass-through, obviously, because that's a games console. And so I'm interested to know how that works, because what you do is it's a kind of resource management game where you try and make money, you clean up, you do people's washing for them, you gain finances, you then invest in arcade machines via the really cool kind of like Windows. Well, what would it be, like a kind of almost like a messaging board, like a DOS-based message board with a really rudimentary sort of 28.8 modem connection, and you log in. And then you order arcade machines. Excuse me, I'm choking. And then they arrive. And I think as you play the game a lot longer than I've played it, I've only put about 4 hours into it. You can actually, I think, start to get rid of the laundrette and turn the whole thing into a functioning arcade with like nice carpet and, drinks machines and music, I guess. Well, obviously being able to do that physically with your hands, that'd be amazing. Look, convert a derelict family-run laundrette. This is what it says on Wired Productions' own website, who are the guys behind this. into a thriving arcade business. Manually pick up gum. That's one of the things you have to do. You have to pull gum off everything. Clean the toilet, do the laundry, throw out the trash, and manage profits to use your hard-earned coin to flip the family laundrette business into an arcade paradise. From intense basketball action to games that will test your strength, dexterity, and endurance, Arcade Paradise brings 6 exclusive arcade cabinets to VR across a variety of genres. Alongside this, 6 classic cabinets have been enhanced for VR, including favourites such as UFO, Assault, Smoke'em, and more. So that you know you can actually play the arcade games like I did there, but in VR it would be much more immersive. Yeah, it's a kind of coming-of-age story where you're given this by your dad, who thinks you're a bit of a loser, so he's giving you the family business, doesn't expect you to make anything of it. And if you do well, you kind of turn it into a thriving arcade, featuring a wide range of gameplay from the fully gamified laundry chores, which are actually really fun, to each of the 39 cabinets you can purchase in-game. Arcade Paradise is a fully immersive simulation game. Test out your basketball skills by throwing out the trash before taking a shot on the basketball blast cabinet. Love it. From the individual games to choosing what song to put on the jukebox, inspired by some of the great records of the early 90s, with 10 new tracks exclusive to the VR version, the soundtrack captures the heart of the bygone era. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Wired Productions and Arcade Paradise. An absolute wonder, a brilliant game on the Steam Deck, but I'm guessing so much better in VR. Arcade Paradise is currently $7.99 on Steam, according to Bruise. Developer Nosebleed Interactive, publisher Wired Productions. Thanks, Indie Gamiacs. Cornwall UK says, what do you think about children using VR helmets? I don't think there's anything to really worry about there, because I've had VR helmets my entire life. I mean, literally, I've had about 7 different ones. I've currently got 3. I use it sporadically with my daughter to play table tennis and or Population 1, which is like a Fortnite game in VR. But it's all I can do to get them onto it. There we go. They're not really interested in it, I would say. I don't think it's an issue, because my kids, they're, what are they, 14, 16 and 19. They're just not really interested. The only one that's interested is my daughter. I might play 20 minutes a month with her. They're just not interested. So if you're talking about, you know, the odd kid spending, I don't know what you'd spend in VR, 5 hours in it would be our kind of hardcore person. Yeah, not great for the development of little eyes, I wouldn't have thought. So many job sims around, says Gareth Ross. I love it when devs hide playable arcade machines within games, like the modern Wolfenstein had a hidden machine of classic Wolfenstein. I do too. Shenmue, I never know how to say it. On the Dreamcast had playable arcade machines, didn't it? Just looking on Instagram. Good evening, Gal. How you doing, brother? Gary Westcott, have you thought of doing a show on technology for disabled people? For example, I use an app called Be My Eyes. Wow, this sounds interesting. You can take pictures of things and it will use AI to describe what it's seeing. Well, I have a member of the family who is partially sighted, and that I'm going to test that out, my friend. Hey, Gary, we've done accessibility and sort of gadgets related to the disabled consumer on the Gadget Show. I remember wearing what's called a third age suit that turned me into an 80-year-old man, and it's a real thing that industrial designers use. Gives you cataracts on your eyes, lack of mobility in your joints, blah blah blah, and obviously, you know, with respect, we did it in a fun way, because it was quite a televisual event to see me dressed as an old man and put me in a little electric buggy, and I was holding up the traffic in Richmond where we filmed it. But it was for a serious reason. So while we gave it the entertainment spin, it was for a serious reason. I then tested a bunch of gadgets meant to be more accessible than standard tech. And it was a really interesting test, because a lot of the stuff that was made for people with mobility issues and so on, and the disabled, actually weren't as good as some gaming gear. And the thing that came out on top, you know, was the Xbox controller. because it's just so intuitive. Also, the Sky TV remote was very, very good, I seem to remember, for my fingers with calluses and bad joints and so on and so forth. I think that's a really good idea, Gary. I'm going to suggest this app to the team of my new venture, which some of you might be familiar with. I'm not here to advertise it, but I will mention it. And that is me and Susie doing the Gadget Show podcast with Jason and Susie, a brand new venture. The first thing I've done to do the Gadget Show since I left 8 years ago. I said I'd never work in television again, not for a bad reason. I just decided to take my life in a different angle. So they then came back and they said, what about a podcast? And I was like, wow, that's amazing. We've done, I don't know how many episodes we've recorded, but we've got many of the people that make it possible, many of our Patreon supporters in chat. Big, well, I've been cheering the whole time. Don't know why I've got all those cheers going on. I forgot that I was cheering the whole way through. I think that's really good, dude. I've taken a picture of that. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, back at you, bro. Hi, Luke Spurdell. Anyway, what were we talking about? I can't even remember what we were talking about. Yeah, Arcade Paradise. Loads of fun. If I was on another subject, I apologise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch over to our final news story because time is moving on. It's already 26 minutes past 1. And what I want to tell you is that this here show, is sponsored by a brand new independent comedy movie called Control AI Delete. And it was written by me and one of my long-term friends, a stand-up comedian called Mark Felgate. It's the second film we've written, but the first one we didn't manage to get off the ground. This one we're hoping to make ourselves via a Kickstarter campaign, which we're hoping to launch late summer 2024. And in the run-up to that, I'm going to tell you all about it each week on the show. These stills you're seeing are from the website. You can go to our website. The URL is control, as in CTRL, like it says on my keyboard there. AI delete, CTRL, AI, and then the word delete.net. www.controlaidelete.net. There's some of the merch, which we're going to talk about in a minute. There's some of the stickers. There's some of the t-shirts, the coffee that's coming soon, Magic AI Beans, which we're going to have our own coffee blend. And we're going to start selling them on this show via the website. I'm also going to do a TikTok live shop, which should be really, really fun. And this is all about trying to get inertia moving so that we've only got 4 weeks when we go to Kickstarter. So we need to get the whole thing started so that when Kickstarter drops, you all know about it. And hopefully you'll be generous enough to support us either at the kind of entry level, which I don't know what it will be. I don't know yet. But it will be a small paltry figure that will just be to support us. And then there'll be different tiers going up right up to the top where you can actually pay to come and be in the movie. Come and join us on set. This is our lead actor, Josh. Talking of which, sign up via the newsletter link, which you can see on that screen there. That's a shot I did of Skegness when I was scouting for locations. It's set in Skegness. It's about a group of retro gamers who are trapped in a gaming expo when a big AI is rolled out globally, and it instantly turns the world into kind of, blackout chaos. Nothing works, right? There are riots on the street. It all gets a bit purgy. But these guys work out they might just have a Commodore 64 and a Spectrum or two, just the tech required to hack the AI. It's basically an 80s, 90s hacker movie comedy set in Skegness. So there you go. But I was saying you can see they're live on Kickstarter soon, and there's a gap on the website to put your email in. And there's a newsletter. And folks, I've written the second newsletter. So you got your introductory one last week. Some of you signed up last week. The introductory system isn't working right because I'm coding it and I'm an idiot. I'll work it out. I'll send it out let's say tomorrow. I'll send it out to you tomorrow. I've got a new edition. I've already written it. I've finished writing it this morning. And just giving you some updates about various aspects of our pre-production and the merch. So there we go. We'll definitely give that a cheer. So talking about Control AI Delete, let me show you this little video. Yes, the first of our stickers is here, folks. Yeah, baby. There it is. Look, someone raided my sticker drawer. There we go. Someone raided the sticker drawer, and they must have nicked a whole load of these because I've seen them popping up all over Newquay. They've been on road signs. Very responsible don't know who it was. They were out there sticking these stickers on all the furniture around, the street furniture around Newquay. Now, this is the first of many stickers. You're going to be able to get sticker packs. You're also going to see the sticker in another format in a minute. And something happened. What was the movie? What was that fake documentary where they wanted to get Stonehenge on stage for the final rock concert, but they got the dimensions wrong? And when the prop of Stonehenge arrived for their rock concerts, arena set, it was tiny. What was it? What was it? Oh, come on! What was it? What was it called? I'm having a blonde moment. Do you know what I mean? What was it called? Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap. Yeah, it was like Spinal Tap. So I sent off for the stickers, and I didn't read the dimensions thing. So I ended up with miniature stickers. But aren't they cool though? I'm not sure if you can read it because it's not lit, is it? It says, computer says, F you. One of the first stickers, ladies and gentlemen. We're off to the sticker races. Came in a nice pack, but like I said, someone nicked off with a few. They've been off around town. Do you want to see that video again? I'm really pleased with it. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Have a look. That work? Oh, it's not loading again. Look at that. What's it like? What are you like? It's not loading again. I know what I'll do. I'll do some jiggery pokery here. I'm going to jigger it and poker it, and then we're going to try it again. There we go. There you go. Yeah, a bit of an abrupt cut off, but there we go. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Right. Okay, so the stickers are in. The first stickers, we've had a test. And yes, as Prof. Giles says, sometimes the best ideas are those that you don't even come up with. They're the ones that are accidents. And I do think you're right. Mini stickers is a really, really cool idea. So maybe that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with mini stickers. What do we think? Perfect size, except no one above 40 can read the text. I must admit, genuinely, I have an issue reading that. So we will go with big ones as well. We'll go with big ones. Okay, so another thing, another bit of an update. So we're going to have, I reckon what we're going to have is we're going to have a sticker pack. This is one of the perks for our brand new movie, which, of course, sponsors this show. When it launches on Kickstarter in the summer, we're going to have a sticker pack, but we're also going to have a mini sticker pack. I think that's a really, really good idea. There you go. So you got the idea. Just in case you just joined us, welcome to the show. One more quick thing, and then we need to do the quiz. The team behind the T-shirt saw the show go out last week, and immediately, without even chatting to me, they got onto it, and they redesigned the T-shirt, and so that's now functioning. It's not very well lit there, is it? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, really. See that? If I hide behind it, it will get into focus. And they've redone the back. It's just a bit scrunched up in the post. But can you see all of that stuff last time around the edges that had fouled it up because it had been like a mist layer because my design acumen isn't what it needs to be. They've got rid of it and they've cleaned it up, so they've done a great job and it's beautiful. The only thing was, because I didn't get a chance to talk to them because they were so conscientious and they just got on with it and did it, I didn't get an opportunity to tell them that I forget who it was it Prof. Giles? I can't remember who was it that sent me the correct code for the colour, because I did this from sight. I just imagined the colour, and it's come out quite dark, and road signs actually are a bit lighter than that. They're a bit redder than this. So I'm going to have to get back to them, politely say, could you do just one more? And also, I still think we need to reduce that shape on the back, that design on the back by about 10 or 15%. But what do we think, folks? Are we happy? Are we happy with it so far? I won't put it on tonight. What I'll do is I'll wait till it's done, and then we'll have a final reveal. It'll definitely be next week. You can see there's the sticker. That's the size that it's meant to be. Look. Where is it? There. Okay, so the merch is coming together. The mini stickers, the t-shirt. Sign up for the newsletter. ControlAIDelete.net, not .com, .net. Someone put it in chat, please. Someone put it in chat on Instagram, please. Quick look back. Is there a link to buy these? GD Media. Oh, damn. Is there a link to buy these? I love that. I love that you said that, bro. That makes me feel really good because it's all a bit of a, bit of a punch, isn't it? Hoping that you like it. Yeah, Control AI Delete. The shop will be up. Is it going to be up this week? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to try and get it done this week. Control AI Delete. So if you go to it now, you will learn all about the movie. You'll see some of the merch. But by the end of this week, you're going to be able to click on a tab and it'll take you through to a shop where you can start to buy the current merch, the t-shirt and the sticker. Well, the t-shirt, certainly. Not the stickers just yet. Because I need to get the stickers physically in my hand. Those took 2 weeks to arrive. I'm looking for an alternative. Maybe the stickers, but definitely the t-shirt. Stickers within 10 days, 14 days. Sound good? Yes! And all the money, all the profit will go to a bank account. Okay, I need to be transparent about this. It'll all be stored in a bank account and it'll all become part of the budget for the movie, okay? So that's the point. That's the point of the procedure. It's not about making money for me. I take no money whatsoever, not being paid for any of this. Obviously, as the movie moves on, certain key individuals will get paid a small amount of money to pay the rent so that we can have great people working on the movie. But at this point, it will just be held in an account, okay? Okay. Hi, Gareth. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Yay. Back to main chat. Thank you, Dr. Oculus VR. Yeah, man. Speaking of stickers, gotta update my collection from Wazda. Let me know in just drop into our chat, will you, and let me know if you've got a sticker collection, how you do it. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Let me know in Discord, because I'm new to all this stuff. Right, okay, enough said. Anyway, marvellous stuff. Are you in the mood for a bit of quizzing? Should we do some quizzy type stuff? Let's do it, folks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so each week on this here show, we end the second part of the show is dedicated to a quiz, and this week is no different. The idea is I put the quiz questions up on screen. You answer in chat. You don't embellish by saying, I definitely know this is correct, because you don't want to spoil it for everyone else. You just simply tell me what you think the answer is of the 4 answers that I provide. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. Just type the answer, and then we come back after we've done all of them. We're going to have to motor because it's 20 to 10, and we look at what the right answers are. Okay, here we go. Question number 1 in tonight's radical way of the exploding quiz. Okay, Touch Me Now. Is that the lyric from a song by Dead or Alive, a song by Tiffany, a song by Samantha Fox, or a song by Duran Duran? Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat if you recognise those lyrics from an 80s song. Question number 1. There we go. Addicted to Retro. The merch is available, as stated earlier, to buy end of this week, starting with the t-shirt. Then I'll phase in the coffee. I've just got the logo finished for the special blended coffee, which we're having exclusively made for us. The logo is now done, because I've done a logo, but it was the wrong resolution, so I've had to redo it. Literally did it today. And the stickers as well. I might just say let's go with a pack of 5 stickers. It's just that obviously as my first talent is not designing, I'm a kind of have a go designer. I'm a creative, but I'm having to do all of it myself because I just don't have any money to employ a designer, so it takes a little bit longer. All done. Question number 1. Question number 2 coming up. Which of the following actors was supposed to play Axel Foley before Eddie Murphy took the role? If you get this, I'll be very impressed because it's a toughie. Who is going to play Axel Foley in obviously Beverly Hills Cop before Eddie Murphy got the role? Were they intending to use Sylvester Stallone, John Belushi, Harrison Ford, or Tom Cruise? Which of those people can you imagine in the role? Maybe you can imagine all of them in the role, but only one of them was actually penned for the role, expected to do the role before Eddie Murphy steamed in and made it so iconic and made it so much his own role. Difficult one though, huh? If you don't know it, really, really tricky, because I think all of those people could bring a lot to it. So you got to remember your answers. It's an honesty quiz. It's down to you to remember the answers that you have put in chat as we now move to question number 3. Good luck, everybody. 1984's The Karate Kid features a few final scenes, features a showdown in the final scenes between actors Daniel LaRusso and who? So the big final showdown battle is between actors Daniel LaRusso and Martin Kove, Kiefer Sutherland, Gary Busey, or William Zabka. Which of those 4 actors joins Daniel LaRusso in the final fight? I wrote scenes with an S because it's not clearly the final scene, but it is, in terms of the theme, the third act of the movie. It's the big final showdown. That's question number 3 in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz. Lots of answers in chat. You've all stopped chatting now and you've all become very serious now that the quiz has got you locked down. It's going to spin over to Insta. Yeah, give me a shout, Gareth. Give me a shout, my main man. Hello, esports teacher. Nice to see you in chat. How's it going, my friend? Great to see you. My son, ResHex, that you know, esports teacher, is playing tonight in, I forget his name, there's a big tournament tonight, and he's playing in it with a new duo partner, so that's really exciting. He's still hoping to try and get to FNCS, the world final of Fortnite. Prince of Desert, how you doing, my man? All the way from Dubai. I hope you can still hear me. I'm not sure when you logged in. Great to see you. Met that man in Dubai, and we've been friends ever since. Such a cool dude. Jams, nice to see you. Explore with Redbeard, Godfather Bal, Velo, Rory MC. It's Johnny Keeley. Lovely to see ya. Okay, back to the quiz. Question number 4 looks a little bit like this. It's another lyric. Who's looking good today? Who's looking good in every way? Is that the lyric from a song called Buffalo Stance, a song called Buffalo Girls, a song called Stand and Deliver, or is it the lyrics from Gold? Those are all well-known songs, but which one of them has that particular lyric featured in it? A range of different answers coming in from across all the platforms I stream to on Way of the Exploding Show, which includes X, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all simultaneously using a clever piece of software, which I'm not going to say it, touch wood. It seems to be functioning okay. Okay, right. That was question number 4. Question number 5 has an image attached to it. To which 1991 epic movie does this bottom half of a movie poster belong? It's the bottom half of a movie poster. Which movie does it belong to? Heat, Point Break, Die Hard with a Vengeance, or Sneakers? Interesting. I love this bottom half of a movie thing that I've been doing recently. I mean, if you know it, wow, this is an easy question. If you don't know it, I think it could be any of those movies. Honey Bunch, how are you? Good evening. Martin Wheeler, Alex Annen, Paul Kemp, Marty Wheeler, Craig Baby, Gary Edwards, Mark Wigmore, Shandy, your brother's Hi-Fi. Your brother's Hi-Fi. Good to see you. Are you a band? Are you guys a band? I'm interested to know that. We've got Sneakers, we've got Heat, we've got Point Break. What else have we got? Got a range of options coming in. Coming at you. At the moment we've got 1,173 viewers. That's not bad, is it? Take a picture of that so I can keep a record of it. And that, my friends, is why we multi-stream. Because the idea is to aggregate as many people as possible. Because putting the show, any show together, all the great content that I watch from loads of streamers, it takes all of us an awful lot of effort to put it together. So I just figured, let's try and find a way of getting it out to as many people as possible. And it seems like it's working. So brilliant. Thank you for all of you turning up. I really, really appreciate it. All of your great chat, recommendations, support. It means an awful lot. Okay. Halfway through the quiz, we'll turn off the questions. We've got a question number 6. We're now going to go almost exclusively visual in the latter part of this quiz. And that includes question number 6. This is a sad picture of a gadget capable of what top speed? What I mean by that is it's been left alone, isn't it? It's been chucked in the trash. It's absolutely terrible. It's a travesty. But in its prime, in its heyday, what speed was that gadget? I think we know what it is, but I'm going to make it extra difficult by not naming it. What was it capable of top speed? Officially, 15 miles per hour. And this, I say officially, this has come from Wikipedia, and I've cross-checked it in an article in The Guardian. 15 miles per hour, 12.5 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour, or 30 miles per hour. As you know, I have one of these, and mine is in much better condition than that one. And I've actually upgraded mine from the standard 12-volt battery. Mine runs with a heat controller on 24 volts. It's got two 12-volt batteries either side, and it is a beast. My God. It is an absolute beast. It can certainly beat the top speed that I got I found in my research today, which is the answer to question number 6. Okay, there we go. And question number 7, folks. Here we go. Good luck. Which one of these retail prices from 1985 did the Sinclair C5 sell for? So obviously, the reason I've worded it like that is obviously like any gadget, when it came out, depending on where you got it and what offers were on in the newspaper and whether you got it kind of mail order, there were different prices. But this is the standard price as depicted once again by Wikipedia and a myriad of other sources. So what was the price of the Sinclair C5 in 1985? Was it £599, £199, £399, or £149.99? I should just say, by the way, you shouldn't be Googling, or you shouldn't be ChatGPT-4ing, you shouldn't be AIing, you should just be using your wet computer to answer these questions. That's very, very important that you know that. Because if you were new to the competition, you wouldn't know. And if you are new, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. That's question number 7 in our quiz. We're on every Sunday between 9 and 10 p.m. and the last half an hour is generally all about quizzing. We're doing Way of the Exploding quiz right now, and all you need to do is just answer in chat, and we're going to get to the 10th question, then go all the way back to the beginning and quickly go through them and find out who got what right. Okay, question number 8, and here's the image. Here's the question. Which 1992 game is this a still from? Is it a still from Simcopter, Cobra Command, D-Force, or Desert Strike? I never said it was going to be easy, folks. I like to use a range of questions in terms of difficulty to make it extra special and extra interesting and engaging. And this, I would argue, is a difficult one. If you weren't there, it's extra difficult. Even if you were, there's a few titles that still could represent, but there's only one that it belongs to. I wish I could say what I'm seeing in chat and you know how it makes me react to the difficulty or otherwise of that question. Milne picks. So the new rig is under construction. All of the aluminium and timber has arrived. We'll be posting updates shortly. Milne, just tell me what the rig is. Forgive me. You need to give me a bit more information. Are we talking about a gaming PC? Although if you've got timber and aluminium, I'm guessing you don't mean that. Let me know what you mean. I'm really intrigued to know what you're referring to. Hi, Dan's Tours and Travels. Nice to see you. Welcome to chat. Sharp PC2, Millar, and David Stansfield Art. Lovely to have you all with us. We're just going to get rid of question number 8. We're going to go to question number 9, which is another visual question. Here we go. Name the 1988 movie that this still is from. Do you think this depicts some of the cast members in Mean Girls, Clueless, Heathers, or The Breakfast Club? What do you think? So it's a still from a classic movie hailing from 1988. You see, I'll try and give you some helping hands in the question. Yes, Dr. Oculus VR, a family-friendly version of Ip Dip, is a really good way of picking answers. Lots of answers in chat. Magic Knight there, Cloud Strife, Dr. Oculus, York's TerraVision, Bruce, Kev, Steve Harrison, so many of you. Robbie B, Addicted to Retro, Philip Hoy, Kev Barnes, all good stuff. Great to see you. So there we go. That is the penultimate question in tonight's quiz. What are we doing time-wise? We've got it about right, haven't we? We'll take that off and we'll go finally to question number 10. Again, I've helped you out here with a date and a developer and publisher. Sorry, a publisher. Name the 1981 Atari game from this still. Are you looking at a still from Tempest, Starhawk, Tron, or Star Wars? I mean, I'll be honest. I've attempted to use as many vector-based games as possible. I mean, it could be any of them, couldn't it? Tempest, Starhawk, Tron, or Star Wars. Which one of those hails from 1981 and is published by Atari and is on that screen right now? Got a feeling we're going to get some high scores. We've had some 10 out of 10ers. We had a 10 out of 10 last week. That was really impressive. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back to question number 1. I'm going to reveal the answer, and I want you to tell me if you got it right. For example, you put into chat 1/1, then I know that you've got 1 out of 1. And then a few questions later, let's say we're on the 4th reveal, you might write 2/4 because you've got 2 out of 4. It just helps with the tension. It's actually quite exciting. So let me know how you're doing as we now move to reveal the answers in tonight's Rad Quiz. Okay. Question number 1, all the way back. Touch Me Now, Dead or Alive, Tiffany, Sam Fox, Duran Duran, which of those fine artists, questionably, are responsible for a song featuring those lyrics? It is, of course, Sam Fox, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sam Fox. Sam Fox is behind Touch Me Now. 1 out of 1, says Duncan Sample. 1 out of 1, says Dr. VR. Same for Cornwall, UK. Kev Barnes, Bruce 93, Cloud Strife, Derek. Well done, team. Well done. You've done well so far. 100% so far. Rob H also. Good God, Addicted to Retro just admitted that they have the 12-inch picture disc. I daren't even imagine what a Sam Fox picture disc even looks like, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, you're watching Wave the Exploding Show. The show where we cover all things retro, but with a twist, including new retro. That's retro that's contemporary, like flamethrower robots, which is what we started with in the news today. If you just joined us, I should just point out this broadcast, simulcast to YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, is sponsored by a brand new comedy film which we're hoping to get Kickstarter funded. A full-length feature film in Skegness, hence the image on the screen right now. I shot that picture at Christmas doing some location scouting. And we hope to get it funded in the summer. We're going to do a Kickstarter for 4 weeks. We've got some great merch. We've just been showing you it. Which includes cool t-shirts like this one. And amazing stickers. And all you got to do to support us is go along to controlaidelete.net. That's CTRL, as in the abbreviated word control on your keyboard. Controlaidelete.net, and sign up for the newsletter. And I won't do anything other than send you the latest newsletter that I wrote today. And then once a week or so, I'll send you a newsletter in the hopes that when the Kickstarter launches, you'll get on board. There you go. So, question number 2, coming up, the answer to question number 2. Which of the following actors was supposed to play Axel Foley in Beverly Hills Cop rather than Eddie Murphy? It was Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, can you believe that? Sylvester Stallone, man. He was going to play Axel Foley. Can you believe that? Well done. 2 out of 2 for Dr. Oculus. 2 out of 2 for Duncan Sample. Addicted to Retro. Cornwall got... Addicted to Retro got 1 out of 2. As did Cornwall, UK. Kev Barnes, though, 2 out of 2. Fair play, team. Fair play. It's really good. Right. Question number 3, the answer. 1984's The Karate Kid features a showdown between Daniel LaRusso, the actor, and another actor called, well, it wasn't Martin Kove, because Martin Kove, he's the guy, he's the main boss of Cobra Kai. He's the kind of sensei of the Cobra Kai kind of evil karate school. No, it's William Zabka, of course, who just got together with Daniel LaRusso and, of course, made a great TV series, which has gone to multiple series, called Cobra Kai, which I think does also feature Martin Kove in some of the more recent series. Well done. Brilliant stuff. Right, so that's question number 3. Question number 4, who's looking good today? Who's looking good in every way? I'll come back to your scores so far, team. I haven't forgotten about you. What just absolutely brilliant track are those, the lyrics of, was it Buffalo Stance, Buffalo Girl, Stand and Deliver, or Gold? Well, none of you went for Gold that I can see. I don't seem to remember. One of you was talking about Malcolm, though, by which I think you probably mean Malcolm McLaren, who produced Buffalo Girls. The answer, though, is, of course, it's Name the Cherry. Buffalo Stance, isn't it? It's Buffalo Stance, party people. So now let's look at where you are. 4 questions in. Rick, a.k.a. Puttycat, on 3 out of 4. We've got 2 out of 4 for Addicted to Retro. 4 out of 4 for Dr. Oculus. Well done, my friend. Very, very impressive. Just going to switch over to my friends in Instagram land. Henry Park Comedy. How you doing, Henry? Seacook Chris, hello too. Back at you. Dacky P. Prop 3, Joe Phillips. Good to see y'all. Okay, well, we're going to find out where we are now with question number 5. There we go. Oh, I think I just revealed it. Question number 5. To which 1991 epic movie, I've given it away now, does this half movie, bottom of the poster type thingy represent? It's, of course, The Dead Presidents, isn't it? The Dead Presidents, which means that the answer is Point Break. Well done. I know lots of you got that right. Well done. Point Break is the correct answer. 5 out of 5 for Dr. Oculus VR. You're having a great night tonight. 4 out of 5, very respectable Duncan Sample. 5 out of 5 as well for Cloud Strife. 3 out of 5 for Addicted to Retro. Kev Barnes. 5 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Derek. And Bruce93 on 4 out of 5. Rob H, 2 out of 5. Philip Hoy, 2 out of 5 because of those movie questions, right, Phil? Yeah, mate. Well done, team. Question number 6. The sad picture of a gadget features a gadget capable of what top speed? Well, according to numerous sources, the top speed of the Sinclair C5 is 15 miles per hour. That surprised me. It's 15 miles per hour. Geekanoids, cool tease, Jace. Loving the show. Is your memory better than mine? Geekanoids, almost certainly not. But I'm glad that you like the t-shirts. We're going to have them on sale by the end of the week. I'm going to have to do it now that I've said it. I'll talk to the team who are printing these, amazing people at a beautiful, beautiful company. I'm going to tell you their names so you can go and check them out because they're such nice people. Called I'm such a doofus. Wearit. Wearit.co.uk. 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 This is the t-shirt we're talking about. Merch for the new movie. There you go. Right, let's get rid of that. Boom, boom. And we're going to go for question number 7. Yeah, the retail price of the Sinclair C5. What do we think it was? The retail price, it wasn't $599 or $199 or $149.99. It was indeed £399 if you bought it. Standard price in 1985. I think 15 miles an hour would be terrifying, actually, Bruce. Mine can go considerably faster. Mine can certainly go 20 or 25-ish, 22 maybe, because I've got the 24-volt upgrade to mine. 6 out of 7 for Bruce, 6 out of 7 for Duncan, 7 out of 7 for Ken Barnes. Well done, my friend. 5 out of 7 for Cornwall, UK. Addicted to Retros in at 4 out of 7. Philip Hoy still down at 2, except now it's out of 7. Come on, Philip, you can do it. Rob H, 4 out of 7. Prof Giles, 4 out of 7. Robbie, 1 out of 3. What's going on there? Oh, it looks like X might have a delay, but it can't be because Prof Giles is out of 7. Anyway, what they're worth now, York's Television Sinclair C5s? I don't know. You have to look on eBay. I have no idea. Good question. I'd like to know, actually. Question number 5. That was the image I offered you. For question number 8, sorry. Question number 8. And the question was, which 1992 game is this a still from? And the answer, my friends, is Desert Strike. It's Desert Strike, people. We're hootling along because it's 3 minutes past 10 now. We're going to pull things together now in the next 2 minutes and close this show. How are you doing? Who's got 8 out of 8 for Kev Barnes, 6 out of 8 for Dr. Oculus? Are they road legal? What's road legal nowadays? They just hate on anything that's not a, car, don't they? I don't care, really. I just drive it. Try and stop me. 5 out of 8 for Prof. Giles. 5 out of 8 for Rob H. 3 out of 8 for Philip Hoy. Yay, video games. Well done, Philip. You've joined the 3 out of whatever club. Henry, how you doing, brother? I don't know if you sold it because I had the Sinclair C5, mate, before I moved to Lincoln. I mean, obviously I grew up in Lincoln, but I mean, I'd moved to London. I was doing the gadget show and all that TV stuff, and then I've got the Sinclair C5 from somewhere in the home counties, and then I brought it up to Lincoln. So I don't think your dad sold me the Sinclair C5. Maybe he sold me something else. Surf Trumps, nice to see you. Ehab88, Identity Evo, Matt Parker, nice to see all of you. Henry apparently told me that the top speed with 2 batteries is 30 miles per hour. Henry, do correct me though if I do know your dad. then do let me know. You can always join our Discord, folks. Henry as well. It's a good place to chat. Or if you want to message me, x.com/Jason Bradbury or Instagram are all good. Right. There we go. Question 9. Name the 1988 movie from this still. It is, of course, it's Heathers, people. It's Heathers, not The Breakfast Club. Phil Hoy. I saw you put The Breakfast Club in there. I was like, oh, Phil. So out of 9, we've got 8 out of 9 for Duncan Sample. So apparently a decent second-hand working Sinclair C5 can be purchased for the very affordable price of between £700 and £800. I'm really pleased with that. That's great. Prof Giles, 6 out of 9. 8 out of 9 for Cloud Strife. York's Terrorvision, 8 out of 9. 8 out of 9 for Kev Barnes. Derek, 7 out of 9. 7 out of 9 for Doc Oculus VR. Bruce, 8 out of 9. Gormal UK, 7 out of 9. And Rob, 5 out of 9. Not bad, guys. Let's see what you got out of 10 as we move to the final question in tonight's show. Question number 2. Name the 1981 Atari game from this still. Is this a still of Tempest, Starhawk, Tron or Star Wars? They're all fine vector-based games, but the answer is it's Tempest, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tempest, and with that, we're at the end of this week's Way of the Exploding Quiz Party, people. Well done. You made yourselves proud this week. You made yourselves proud. Well done. 9 out of 10 for York's Terrorvision. Absolutely sterling stuff. And indeed the same stellar score from Duncan Sample. Well done, everyone. GG, says Dr. Oculus VR. GG's indeed. 4 out of 10 for Phil Hoy. You've made it back into a kind of reasonable score area. Well done, mate. Rob H, 6 out of 10. Putty Cat, 6 out of 10. Best result yet for Duncan Sample. Yeah, you smashed it, dude. No 10 out of 10s this week. 8 out of 10 for Derek, though. Really, really good stuff. Some fine scores. Yeah, Henry said his dad might have sold parts for the Sinclair C5. Well done. Great to see you all. Thank you to everyone that joined me. This is certainly one of the most watched streams that I've done. I enjoy every minute of doing this show. You've been watching Way of the Exploding Show. I'm Jason Bradbury. I'm here every Sunday from 9 p.m. bringing you all kinds of retro with a twist content, news, chat, and of course the retro quiz that you just enjoyed. At the moment, we've got 1,410 concurrent viewers. How about that? That is really, really impressive, and it warms the cockles of my heart. Thank you so much. That's it this week. I'm going to be doing more on our sponsors' website. Help us fund that comedy movie feature film, UK-based, shot in the heart of Lincolnshire in Skegness. Control AI Delete. You can find out details. CTRL Control abbreviated. AI Delete.net. Sign up for the newsletter. I'll let you know everything that's going on. And also by the end of the week, I've now promised you you're going to be able to buy the merch. Thanks, guys. More Way of the Exploding Show next week. Have a great week. Good night.